The text came through while I was tightening my cufflinks in the hotel mirror. She's here. Don't panic. Just stick to the plan. It wasn't meant for me. I saw the name at the top of the screen before it disappeared. My wife's assistant, Lena. My chest tightened, but I told myself it was nothing. Big night. Nerves. I slipped the phone back onto the marble counter and told myself to breathe. I had brought my wife, Mara, to the most exclusive gala of my career, the kind with crystal chandeliers, string quartets, and men who measured your worth with a handshake. The new owner of our firm would be there. This was my chance. Our chance. In the car, Mara had smiled softly, smoothing her dress. It was elegant, understated. She looked beautiful. I remember thinking how lucky I was. Then, as we stepped into the ballroom, she leaned close and whispered, "Listen. Maybe it's better if you stay in the back. Just for tonight." I laughed, thinking it was a joke. What? She didn't meet my eyes. This crowd can be judgmental. I don't want you feeling uncomfortable. The words landed wrong. Uncomfortable. I was wearing the same tux as everyone else. I belonged here. I'd earned this night. Stay near the bar, she added. I'll come get you later. That's when I noticed how tightly she was gripping her clutch. How her smile didn't reach her eyes. I watched her disappear into the crowd, confident, practiced, like someone who knew exactly where she was going. I told myself not to overthink it. But the feeling didn't leave. It settled in my stomach, heavy and sour. Over the next hour, I saw her laughing with people I didn't recognize. She didn't look back once. My phone buzzed again. He's asking about you. No context. No explanation. Just dread. I started replaying the past few months in my head. The late nights she blamed on work. The way she angled her phone away from me. The missed calls she returned from the bathroom. I had noticed. I just hadn't wanted to believe it meant anything. I drifted closer to the terrace doors, where the music softened and conversations grew quieter. That's when I heard my name. He's sweet, Mara was saying. Just not right for this world. Another voice laughed. A man's. You married him anyway. I thought I could elevate him, she said. But some people don't belong in certain rooms. I felt like the floor had tilted. I stood frozen, half hidden by a column, listening to my wife explain my life like a mistake she'd tried to correct. Then I saw him. The new owner. Tall, silver-haired, effortlessly confident. His hand rested on her back like it had been there before. Everything clicked. The texts. The secrecy. The reason I'd been pushed into the shadows. I didn't confront them right away. I needed proof. Something solid enough to stop my heart from making excuses. I found it later, in the hotel room, when her phone lit up on the nightstand while she showered. I hate lying to him, the message read. But tonight was perfect. I sat on the edge of the bed, the Gala noise muffled behind thick glass, and felt something inside me break. Not loudly, not all at once, but in a quiet, devastating way. When she came out, wrapped in a robe, I didn't yell. I just held up the phone. She went still. Then she sat down across from me, eyes shiny, voice trembling. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. She told me she felt trapped. That she wanted more. That the attention made her feel seen. She said she still loved me, as if love and betrayal could share the same space. I told her about the moment she asked me to hide. About the way it made me feel small. Disposable. I didn't mean it like that, she whispered. But she had meant it. Maybe not cruelly. Maybe not consciously. But meaning isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, habitual, and devastating. I left that night. Not in anger. In clarity. I still miss her sometimes. The version I thought I knew. But I no longer miss the man I was trying to be for her. Some rooms aren't meant to shrink you. And anyone who asks you to hide so they can shine isn't inviting you in. They're pushing you out. Walking away was the hardest thing I've ever done. It was also the first time I chose myself.